This episode challenges the societal construct of the new year and empowers listeners to reclaim autonomy over their time and milestones. We'll explore how calendars were created, why January 1st was chosen as a starting point, and how you can break free from the arbitrary framework to define your own beginnings. Even though you're fractured, you're still not broken. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another podcast episode. My name is Javia Monet, the host of the Echoes of the Void podcast, where I help you explore spirituality from all aspects through self-help, recognize your potential, and energize your passion to align with your highest self. You choose your ending. Nobody else can, right? Who decided that January 1st means a fresh start? I mean, you can always say, hey, yeah, January 1st is going to be my time. It's going to be my day. You can absolutely do that. But let's rethink how we can measure time and take control of when our personal new year begins. Why is this topic even relevant to this podcast? Right? Because this is a spiritual podcast and it should be about self-help and everything like that. Well, every year we're making these New Year's resolutions and they ain't resolutioning. Society often imposes arbitrary structures, like the new year, to dictate when we should make life changes or set goals. By breaking free from these constructs, we can focus on creating meaningful milestones that resonate with our own values and rhythms. So in order to understand all of this, we first and foremost have to start with the historical timeline of calendars. At least that's what makes sense in my head to start with. So that's what we're starting with. We're going to go through probably about 3 or 4 different calendars that have been used in the past in order to create the calendar that we currently have, which is actually the Gregorian calendar, right? So humans have always sought to track time using natural cycles like the phases of the moon, the position of the stars, and the changing of the seasons. These observations actually became the foundation of early calendars. Ancient calendars have been around for a long time. One of the first ones was the lunar calendars. Ancient civilizations, including Egypt and China, relied on lunar cycles to structure their calendars. These calendars were tied closely to agriculture, religion, rituals, and societal events. For example, the Chinese calendar, based on both lunar and solar cycles, determines the timing of the Chinese New Year. Another one is the Mayan Aztec calendar. The Mayans created a sophisticated calendar system. I don't necessarily know how to say the first cycle, but it starts with a T, and it's a 260-day ritual calendar. And then there's the Hab, I think that's how you say it, the Hab, the 365-day solar calendar. The Aztec calendar shared similarities, reflecting their deep understanding of astronomical cycles and their cultural connection to time, right? And then you have the Roman calendar, honestly, the evolution of the Roman calendar, because what happened was, white folks got up here and they was just like, oh, no, we're not doing all of that. We're going to do this instead. And don't get me wrong, fun fact, a lot of cultures did not want to assimilate to this, but they were forced. The early Roman calendar began with 10 months, starting in March, which aligned with the agricultural cycle. Second king of Rome, don't necessarily know how to say his name. Honestly, who cares? The second king of Rome added January and February in the 8th century BC to create a 12-month year. Julius Caesar reformed the calendar. Yeah, in 46 BCE, introducing the Julian calendar to align with the solar year and adding leap years. So Julius Caesar just came up in that thing like, hey, this is how we're going to do it now. Okay, Buki. And that is how it evolved into the Gregorian calendar, which is what we follow today. This was introduced by the Pope Gregory, I believe the 8th, in 1582 to connect inaccuracies in the Julian calendar. This new system adjusted leap years and synchronized the calendar with the spring equinox. Although widely adopted today, its implementation took centuries and faced resistance from various cultures. Ain't nobody want to follow what Julius Caesar was saying. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, fun fact, some societies still use alternative systems, such as the Islamic, I think it's called the Hijri calendar, or the Hebrew calendar to mark their own New Year's. Why does all of this matter, right? Why, at least in my head, is the New Year arbitrary? Cultural diversity in New Year celebrations is important. Many cultures define the New Year differently, often based on natural phenomena or religious events, such as the Chinese New Year, tied to the lunar calendar, usually celebrated in January or February, or the Jewish New Year, occurring in early autumn, aligned with the Hebrew calendar. There's even the Islamic New Year, based on the Hijri calendar, which also follows the lunar cycles. Calendars are tools for organizing life, but are not inherently tied to natural truths. January 1st became the official start of the new year due to political and religious decisions rather than universal significance. The next step in the process, in order to get to the point where you're kind of breaking out of this construct of time and breaking out of this construct that January is when you need to start or end something, let's reframe the idea of time and new beginnings. How about you choose your own personal new year? You don't have to abide by societal norms. The new year can start whenever it feels meaningful to you, because it's a construct. Time was only created in order to create control. It was created because we cannot sit here and say, hey, let's meet during the day on Thursday. We had to say what time. You know why? Because we're way too busy. We have jobs, we have hobbies, we have things that we do every single day, right? That like days are full of things to do, but the construct of time had to be created in order to maintain control. And it was universally agreed to in order to maintain a sense of control over our lives in general. Aligning with natural cycles, you can use solstices, equinoxes, or even phases of the moon to create a rhythm that resonates with you. It does not have to. Why does your life have to revolve around a man-made calendar? For example, you can celebrate a personal new year on your birthday or during a meaningful anniversary, such as, hey, maybe you've been sober for 2 years, and every year on that day, that's your new year, right? It doesn't just have to be what society makes it. Here are some practical steps. You can design a personalized calendar to align with your growth and your goals. Break down your year into quarters or seasons, reflecting your progress periodically. Let's let go of societal deadlines and just follow at your own pace. Fun fact, for a long time, the new year was seen to be in March, when the spring season, whenever everything is blooming. That's when you have new growth. That's when you have the grass is green and the trees are blossoming. The leaves are no longer yellow and orange and dying. Spring used to be the time that things sprung, and spring used to be the new year. Whatever season you're in, make it happier by starting your own new year at whatever time feels right for you. It doesn't have to be the time that society puts on you. Let's talk about societal pressures and letting go. The problem with New Year's resolutions for me, and this does not have to be your problem. This does not have to be your problem. But the problem with New Year's resolutions for me, most resolutions fail because they stem from societal pressure rather than internal motivation. For example, the fresh start effect of January 1st often fades because it's externally imposed and not personally significant. Let's break free from those external timelines. Success doesn't follow a calendar. Life milestones like career changes, relationships, and personal growth happen on their own schedule. Right? Let's have a mindset shift here. Recognize that every day offers the opportunity for a fresh start. Your new year could be every single day. Every single day you could choose, oh, heck yeah, this is my new year. Oh, heck yeah, this is my new year. Let me go ahead and every day needs to be as if nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you because you're so motivated because this is your new year. What I mean by the title of this video is your new year is about you. And your new year does not have to be defined by societal constructs. Reflect on this. Ask yourself, when does a new year feel most natural to you? Is your new year tied to personal milestones, a season, a natural cycle? Like me, myself, this may be a little bit TMI, but hey, you're my family. And I love y'all. But my new year, I like the idea of a daily new year. I love the idea of it, but I know myself. I know me, and I need my rest. I know me, and I know that I can get unmotivated if I expect myself to show up at my 100% every single spanking day. I will be annoyed, I will be exhausted, and I will not give myself the space to grow. If I died in that season, and I reflected back on that season, I would be annoyed with myself because I know that I needed to give myself rest. So my personal new year will be weekly. You know why? Because I choose my time, not the world. And the same goes for you. You choose your time. This is your life. Another thing that has really helped me is journaling. Redefine your own timeline for growth. Write about how an ideal year would look if it were structured entirely by your values and rhythms. Another thing is just engaging with your community. Like being able to see other people and come to the realization that every single person on this earth is living a different life than you will open your eyes to the possibilities. It will open your eyes so vastly. Making new friends, being able to see people in a different light. The person that you know isn't the same person that that person's mom knows. Like, you're a different person around different people, and that isn't necessarily a bad thing. Some people don't deserve the you that you're being to other people. Some people may just have not gotten to that trust factor yet. You never know. I encourage you to even share your New Year date or redefine milestones with the podcast community that we have here. Leave in the comment what your new year date will be, or how often you're gonna implement a new year for yourself. I encourage y'all to exchange ideas and stories about breaking free from societal constructs. Leave a comment for what societal construct you want me to break down next. Key takeaways so that y'all can kind of have a draw out of all of the information that was just given to you. I fully understand that a lot of information coming to you can be very overwhelming, and I want to make sure that I don't confuse you. So I'm going to try to put timestamps in here in order for there to kind of be a clear layout and there to be better understanding of my videos, because I know that I can jump around quite a bit. I'm a jumper. I know it. So some key takeaways. Calendars are a human-made construct designed to organize society. True empowerment comes from defining your own timeline for growth and change. Next week, we'll explore how rituals and traditions shape our sense of time. Are they holding us back? Or can they be tools for transformation? This will include birthdays, holidays, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, all of them. Let's talk about it, because I want to talk. I encourage you to reflect on today's episode, share your thoughts, leave a comment, like, subscribe. The thing that I wanted to start implementing is singing a new song to y'all that I have not released yet. It is copyrighted, so do not try to steal the song, but singing a song that I have written that is not yet released, that I plan on releasing soon. Goodness. Let's go again. Intentions of a city that is home, butterflies keeping me afloat. These should be the moments that we cherish, seeing if the market's really bearish. I just love the moment that we're sharing. Yeah, it's giving caring, like it how I like it, I can't be understood. Into womanhood, I'm finding problems and solutions. Into adulthood, I'm finding life is like an ocean. Just me saves me, can't see time or even tragedy that life brings. Smiling in my eyes as I'm repeating, this must be what life is, a beautiful chaotic disaster with perfect timing. Smiling but I'm sighing, a line that's going over the heads of a giant. Don't go, but I know how life goes. Yeah, I'm standing, but you getting too close. Peace and silence, solitary, about that what you know. I was used to crying, guess I'm defying, cause my mind was in the wind, searching for a feeling that was gone in the morning. I had to let you in. The spot inside my heart could be a warning, a poison floating in the wind. That's gonna be a song that's called In the Wind, and it's gonna be released on my EP. I will have a date of release for y'all soon. Just know that it's going to be fire. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about the podcast, and I will see y'all next time. Make sure to smile daily. Once again, I'm proud of you. If nobody else is proud of you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for showing up today. I'm proud of you for challenging societal constructs today by even listening to this video. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself today, because just the fact that you clicked on this video means that you're a person that wants to improve your life. I'm proud of you. If you want to improve your life, you are feeding into the overall consciousness that needs improvement in today's world. That is amazing. You are amazing. Smile every single day. Smile. Keep your head held high, and make sure that regardless of who clowns you, I need you to stand up for you. I need affirmations. You need affirmations. Everybody needs affirmations, because the mind in our head and the frequency that can be on sometimes may not be the best. So we need to make sure that we're affirming ourselves. Affirm yourself today. Affirm yourself tomorrow. Affirm yourself to every single day that you need to. And remember that you choose your new year. Bye.